Hey folks, this is Dr. Dennis, Movement for Life. I am at WSRadio.com in Miramar and San Diego with the owner, Mr. Wade Taylor.
Hey everybody. Dennis, it's always great to have your energy here in the studio.
Thank you. So, you're probably wondering why we're standing. Well, the reason is that did you know that when we sit for prolonged periods of time, it actually is a bad thing and it contributes to low back pain? And you know what also? You know how we talk about the core, right? That it needs to be nice and strong? It actually tells the core to go back to sleep.
Really? So sitting, I've always heard that sitting, they're discovering is a bad thing, but it's bad on multiple levels, it sounds like.
Absolutely. And you know, Wade, I'm here to help you and all the millions of folks there out in YouTube.
Keeping me healthy even when we're doing podcasts. And so that's one of the things that I love about Dr. Dennis is he has a whole viewpoint of everything. Holistic as in WHOLE, whole body, whole person, whole environment, and through that we get long-term sustainable results. So I've always appreciated all of your advice and input, and you were even telling me earlier that to use the traditional version of holistic medicine, that they're finding solutions in the area of mental health.
Absolutely. You know, most of us out there, we do focus, we're here in San Diego, we do focus on our bodies and exercise and high-intensity training and CrossFit and all the good stuff out there.
The obvious.
Okay. So we pump up our bodies, but we don't pump up our minds. We kind of put that on the back burner. And, you know, this is where everything starts. So without boring you, because I know everybody's busy, that's how it works. We're going to keep this short and sweet. I'm going to give you 3 top holistic interventions out there for mental health. And you know what? I am not a genius. And if I can do it, you can do it. So here we go. The first one is called tapping. It literally is tapping on certain acupressure points. And you're usually guided by your mental health practitioner. And basically, we're getting to the root of what the problem is, whether we're feeling anxious or depression or whatever it is where there's an imbalance. And we can get to this, what has gotten us to point B. We're going to go back to point A where it all started. And what I love about this is the results are phenomenal. I tried it on myself, and within 10 minutes, my intensity went from 8 out of 10 to 2 out of 10.
Wow.
The specialist, the mental health practitioner, is Dr. Jessica Ortner. She is a specialist in tapping. And I'm just going to be honest with you, folks. I went to her website, and I followed the audio. That's all it was. That easy.
So Dr. Jessica Ortner, we all need to remember that.
Yes, sir. Number 2 is called EMDR. In short, it has to do with using the focus of eye movements to de-amplify the trauma. So we're here in San Diego with all the military. PTSD is very, very common.
Yes.
But it's not just with the military. When we all experience a traumatic episode in our lives, we are humans. We're all different. We process it in a different way. Sometimes it's at such a level that it kind of gets in the way of our normal living.
Yeah.
So, in short, you're being guided by your mental health practitioner, where you're actually going back in time to find out the most traumatic event or episode for the day. And you go through these series of events with eye movement, I'm going to call them exercises, or sometimes you have a little device that has a vibration. The bottom line is that it gives the brain another stimuli that brings down the level of trauma and what you're feeling on the inside, the anxiety.
Isn't it amazing how we've learned to work with the brain?
Phenomenal. I would love to spend the next 30 years focusing on learning about more of the brain. Number 3, folks, we'll keep it short and sweet, is called CBT, Cognitive Behavioral Therapy. This reminds me of a college course where you have homework every time, and the teacher is your counselor.
Right.
And basically, you are logging. This is more of like a writing type of therapy in essence. And again, the goal is to get to the root of the problem. How did we get to this point here where we're experiencing what we're experiencing? So in short, if you want to find out more information about these 3 techniques, if you have a mental health care practitioner, please ask him or her. And if you don't, you can just Google it, any of those 3. So EMDR, tapping, and CBT.
Well, again, Dr. Dennis, I love your looking at the whole viewpoint. We need to work on our brains and our bodies. And I just love that you have such a passion for sharing that with everyone.
Well, thank you very much. You know, part of being a holistic doctor is I have an obligation to at least increase awareness in certain areas. And again, being a whole doctor, right? Mind and body, I owe this to everyone out there. And as I move forward in my career, that is where I'm seeing where the need is, that awareness.
You're always here for us.
Well, thank you. Always looking out for you and looking out for everyone out there on YouTube. So if you like this video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and please leave a comment. If you need more information directly from me, it's movement4life.com. And I just want to leave you with this, folks. I am here to give hope, to empower, and inspire. Take care.